Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me for this new episode of Inspiring Our World. Are you in tune with your circadian rhythm? We are reminded that humans are part of nature when we discover the many similarities between all living things. One interesting commonality has to do with our circadian rhythms. Circadian rhythms are physical, mental, and behavioral changes that follow a 24-hour cycle. These natural processes respond primarily to light and dark and affect most living things, including animals, plants, and microbes. One example of a light-related circadian rhythm is sleeping at night and being awake during the day. The study of circadian rhythms is called chronobiology, from the Greek chronos, meaning time, and biology, which pertains to the study of science and life. The body follows an internal timekeeping system known as the circadian clock, and this clock is what regulates the natural circadian rhythm. What makes up the circadian rhythm? Our daily cycles of sleeping and waking, hunger and digestion, hormonal changes, and other bodily processes all pertain to the circadian rhythm. Circadian comes from Latin circadian, which literally translates to about a day. Most circadian rhythms automatically reset every 24 hours. The time frame for circadian. Circadian rhythms are not only affected by light and dark, but also by interactions with people, meal times, and hormonal fluctuations. For example, when the sun rises in the morning, the body produces cortisol, a hormone that makes us feel refreshed and alert. After waking, a healthy person will become increasingly tired throughout the day until the sun goes down, when feelings of tiredness are at their highest. As the sun begins to set, the pineal gland will release melatonin, a hormone that reduces wakefulness and alertness. There are variations on when people feel tired and when they feel alert throughout the day. Two examples are early risers, who go to bed and wake up early, and night owls, who go to bed relatively late and then sleep in. Our sleep rhythm may evolve and change with age. Older people tend to go to sleep and wake up earlier in the day than younger people, while babies will sleep in multiple phases throughout the day and night. A master clock in the brain coordinates all the biological clocks in a living thing, keeping the clocks in sync. In vertebrate animals, including humans, the master clock is a group of about 20,000 nerve cells, called neurons, located in a part of the brain called the hypothalamus, where it receives direct input from the eyes. In the grand scheme of nature, researchers have identified similarities in the master clocks of people, fruit flies, mice, plants, fungi, and other organisms. When our circadian rhythm goes out of whack, it can cause insomnia, weight gain, mood changes, anxiety, shortened attention spans, daytime sleepiness, and lethargy. The good news is that we can help keep our circadian rhythm functioning smoothly. Wake up every day at the same time. Keeping a regular sleep schedule will help reset your circadian rhythm. Even if unable to fall asleep at the desired time, make sure to set an alarm and wake up at the set time anyway. This will keep you on track. Bright light therapy. Exposure to bright artificial lights can reorient circadian rhythms. Different light therapy devices are available, including light boxes, desk lamps, and sunrise simulators. Before using one of these devices, it's best to speak with a credentialed sleep medicine physician about the light exposure level and times of the day that are best suited to the particular timing of your personal circadian rhythm. Different meal times. Circadian rhythms regulate when we feel hungry and how we digest food. Some studies have found that eating sooner or delaying meals can alter how your circadian rhythm adjusts those processes. Exercise. Proper exercise can improve sleep quality and duration, while a healthy sleep-wake cycle ensures more strength and endurance when you work out. However, exercise is also stimulating if you work out too close to bedtime. If you find you don't get enough sleep at night and want to reorient your circadian rhythm, try incorporating regular exercise into your routine. But as with all things related to the circadian rhythm, timing is important. So don't exercise within 1 to 2 hours of your bedtime. Keep your electronic devices off or out of sight. Light from electronic devices at night can confuse our biological clocks. You know, I'd love to tell you a little about my own experience with this. I think circadian rhythms are so fascinating. And I will tell you, I always turn my Wi-Fi off at night, every night, and aim to not look at the computer or my phone for a while before going to sleep. Of course, we have our amazing KenkoFit Sleep technology, so that helps us dramatically. But what I'd love to share with you is something interesting about jet lag. You all know what jet lag feels like, right? Well, I've traveled around the world many times over the years, and some of the most difficult shifts come with going down to Australia, which is what I used to do quite a lot, was travel to Australia. Now, that's well over 18 hours of flight time. Whereas going to London, for instance, is, 9 hours or so. Well, what I found is that so long as I was wearing my power band, wearing my insoles, my Nikken insoles, using the Kenko seat, yes, I took the Kenko seat on the plane, never have had a problem with that, and my sports bottle, so I was drinking lots of Pymed water. This made a major difference in quickly adjusting to a radically new time zone. With Australia, Sydney is about 16 hours forwards from my own time zone here on Mountain Standard Time. I was really intrigued with this because it's such a big issue when we have jet lag. Nobody likes that. But I would find that when I got to the place that I was going, say it was Sydney, Australia, and I just made sure I stayed awake, pushed myself a little bit to stay awake till the natural time of going to sleep there, I would adjust virtually immediately to the time zone that I was in. So 18 hours ahead, that's considerable, right? So I don't know how that works. I truly don't. I only know that it works. That so long as I had my Nikken technologies with me and I was using them and sitting on that Kenko seat, which always made such a difference on every level, from comfort to sleeping well on the airplane and so forth, this really did the trick. My body just was able to adjust easily, quickly, and effectively to being in a whole other place on this earth. So I encourage you to try that when you go traveling next time. And also, of course, use your Kenko seat in the car and when you're sitting at a computer, and of course the grounding mat. I use it under the computer so that my forearms are on it all the time. All these things make a difference. And yes, put your phone away, not in your bedroom at night. Make sure your Wi-Fi is turned off. I always think that's just a good idea, to just be calm. And you will always have an easy time with circadian rhythms. So I hope you enjoyed this little voyage into this fascinating part of life. Have a wonderful week, everyone. And don't forget, you can find this podcast in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, on YouTube. Please like it. Please give it 5 stars. That always helps us out. And have a fantastic week. And I'll talk to you again next week. Bye for now.